Hello, how's it going, guys? Welcome in, Emron, Ral, Emron, Rahim. Welcome in, guys. How you guys doing? Got 25k? Nice. Well done, dude. Well done. Welcome in, everyone. How's it going? We're back with some more Satisfactory today, and the aim for today is just going to be getting some Mk3 miners, because Mk3 miners is what's going to allow us to start getting a lot of ores. I want to get a lot of ores in this area. Hang on a second. Yeah, so there's a lot of ores in this area that I need to get. Most of them are iron and copper, and if I want to get the max out of all of this, then I need the Mk3 miners. So that's what we're going to work on today. Now, if we look at the Mk3 miner, there's a few things that we need. So I'm just going to put down one of those things. So we need 3 portable miners for one of them. We need supercomputers. We need fused modular frames. And we need turbo motors and steel pipes. So we have steel pipes, turbo motors we have to set up, fused modular frames we have to set up, and supercomputers we have to set up. Now, there is an alternate recipe for supercomputers, which is radio control units and cooling system. We do have cooling systems. We have set this up. So the only thing that's left pretty much is to set up radio control units, and then we have supercomputers done. Basically done. Now we have computers and crystal oscillators being made, but the problem is that we are using the crystal oscillators in order to make the computers. So that's going to be a little bit difficult to figure out. But we'll see. We'll find something. We'll think of something. Because here's the thing. I am making 1 computer per minute, right? And I'm making... where is the crystal oscillator? This thing. I'm making 2 of these per minute. What's the best EMC making method early game? Chorus fruit. Chorus fruit is probably the best. Yeah, botany pots. Okay, so we have plenty of crystal oscillators. We are getting a few computers. Not a lot, but I'd say that's a semi-decent amount, right? Semi-decent amount. So we can use that to make the supercomputers. Now, there are multiple recipes for this, right? So there's this one, which needs high-speed connectors, which we don't have. We don't have this automated. And then we have this one, which we could automate if we could figure out this one. So the other thing that we could do is the second recipe, which is crystal oscillator, 10 circuit boards, 60 casing, and 30 rubber. So I would need to bring rubber and casing together in order to do this, which I don't have. So that's going to be a little bit difficult. I feel like the first recipe is the best in terms of what we have available to us. Because we have computers and we have crystal oscillators. So why don't I just go ahead and make a ton of these manually. So let's say I wanted to make 100 of these miners, right? I don't need 100, but I just want to see what I would need. So that means 300 portable miners, 500 supercomputers, 1000 frames, 300 turbo motors. So 500 supercomputers. So 500 of these means 1500 of these. Oh, that is a little bit expensive. Maybe we can tone this down a little bit. Maybe 50 minus. 50 might be better. So that would mean 750 of these. So this is a 1:2 ratio, right? So 1 computer is equal to 2 radio control units. Which means that 750 of these is equal to how many of these? 375? Is that correct? 600, 675, 750. Yeah. So 375 computers, 375 crystal oscillators, and then a whole bunch of aluminum casings. Hey Nick, make 360 per minute. Somehow I doubt that's gonna happen. I don't know what it is, but somehow I doubt it. Alright, so let's take 375 of the computers. Now I don't have any space in my inventory, so I'm gonna have to come back here. Maybe I can just put down a manufacturer somewhere over here actually. Yeah, why not? Like, what's stopping me from just doing this? Okay, that looks good to me. Is this a 4x4? It's a 4x5, so let's make it a 5x5. Crystal computers? Yeah, I'm making crystal computers. Crystal oscillators and circuit boards. It's the easiest recipe, I feel. Okay, let's take this as an input. Output, we can just put down one of these containers. No big deal. What guilt? There's no such thing as guilt. I have no guilt. Alright, so I should be making supercomputers, no, radio control units in here. That's going to need this recipe. And then we are going to need a couple of storage units for this. Let's do one over here. Let's do one over here. And then I guess I can do one like this. Okay. So, we need 375 of the computers. Let's go ahead and put those down. That's done. The next one is going to be the crystal oscillators. 375. So, 100, 200, 300, 75. Right, and the last thing we need is a ton, like an absolute ton of aluminum casing. So I need 375 times 32. I need 12,000 aluminum casing. Yikes. That is going to take a while. I got it. Just in time, but I got it. Alright, so if I need 12,000 aluminum casing, I'm gonna have to make my way over here somehow. 12,000. Now, I do have this big line over here. I could just extend that. And I could get the casings from there. That would be a little bit tough though, like getting it all the way over here. I don't know. Should I do it? Should I do it? I would need to bring like a vertical conveyor lift, then go all the way over there, all the way over there, and then somehow make my way from there. Alright, you know what? Maybe next time. Right now, I'm just going to go ahead and put down a temporary storage unit and just make space in my inventory for the aluminum casing. I don't think I have any on me right now. So I can make some space in my inventory. Now, if I remember correctly, the casings stack up to 200, right? So what I could do is figure out how many inventory slots do I have that I can actually spare. So I believe the only thing that I need to take with me is going to be fuel. Everything else I can put away. Maybe I'll keep the masks. Okay, so pretty much gotten rid of most of the stuff in my inventory. I'll probably get rid of that and that. Now, how many slots is this? This is 9 times 27, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58. So 58 times 200. That is 11,600. So I just need to put down something worth 400 items. 400. Or 2 slots, that is. Okay, you know what? We just put this over here. Alright, I think that's good. Let's go and get some aluminum casing. Someone remind me that I have stuff in my personal storage box because I am definitely going to forget. As I'm prone to making mistakes like that. Okay, here we go. Hang on a second. Had to clear my throat. Okay, so here we are. We got the aluminum casing right here. Now we need to take what, 12,000? So I'm going to take 6,000 from this one and then 6,000 from this one. So we have it equal. And then 6,000 is going to be 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that's how much it is. That's 4,000, 5,000, and 6,000. Alright, there we go. Now time for this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Last 10 slots. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, awesome. So we have a little bit of space left. Now we can head back home. Good thing that I built one of those hypertubes over here. Makes it easy for us to get back home as well. Also, it makes it easy to get to the crater if I have to. So that's neat. Oh, I missed it. No. Come on. I shouldn't have missed that one. Okay, so the last thing that we need over here is going to be a ton of space to store all of this. I think this is going to be a little bit difficult, but we'll figure it out. I guess I can put 200 in this to begin with and give this some power. Oh, I don't think I can give it power because I don't have any cables in my inventory. So let's go back here. Let's grab some important stuff. So that's important. What else is important? Cables are important, and I guess steel pipes. So we'll grab that stuff. Look at the radiation spreading because of that box. That's crazy. It's crazy town. I need to somehow start producing the uranium stuff as well. Okay, so I should be able to make another box over here. Wow, this has got to be the messiest setup I've ever built. So... oh, that's not gonna fit, is it? I'm missing aluminum sheets as well. Great. And I can put this stuff in here at least. Let's go get all of our materials back. Alright, this should allow us to put down the alkali aluminum sheets. So first thing is going to be this belt coming over here, and predictably I can't do that. Okay, that works. So that's just gonna send all the alkali or the aluminum casings over there. And then we can just grab this, chuck it over here, give this thing some power. How do I give it power now? I would need a power pole for that. Let's grab a power pole from there. This should start working. Now it's making 2.5 per minute. Let's go ahead and upgrade that a little bit. Make it 6.25 per minute. And we have an output storage for this already. So that's going to just work its way through and make 750 radio control units. Now let's do a little bit of quick math. It's going to take us exactly 2 hours to make all the radio control units that we need. So in the meantime, I think it's time to get started on a big project over here that I need to do, and that's going to be a highway. So my plan over here in the desert is basically to get all of these nodes, collecting items, and then going to this blank area over here. So you see how we have a giant blank area over here? So I'm gonna build like a factory or something over here, and then collect all the ores. They're gonna go there and they're going to smelt and they're gonna output. So that's the plan, at least. I don't know how viable it's going to be, but that's the plan. Then I guess I can build like a giant highway over here, maybe like a 7-lane highway or something along the line over here, and then we can just connect to it from all the nodes. Now in order to do that, I am going to need quite a lot of concrete. So let's go grab some. And let's actually stop talking too much and start working on this stuff. Oh, right. I had a research going on in the MAM. Oh, dude. What? Oh, we got diluted package fuel. Oh boy. We finally got it. Refinery, 1 heavy oil residue plus 2 packaged water, 2 packaged fuel, 60 per minute rather than making 40 per minute. And all this needs is packaged water, which is pretty simple. Alright, I don't think there's any better recipe than that right now. We also have more hard drives from the collection yesterday, so that's awesome. Now, I need to go all the way to the desert, so is there a fast way for me to go there, or do I have to leg it all the way? That button blender is the good thing. Oh, so that's not the best recipe? Come on. Packaged fuel. Okay, so there's another recipe for this, is there? But I would say that's pretty good as well. It's just water with... Oh, I guess the blender is good because you don't need to package the water. So you can just feed the oil and the water directly and just get diluted fuel out of it. Right, I'm gonna grab some more fuel. I do need it. And let's go grab some more concrete. We have some concrete being made over there. So currently my fuel process is crude oil to fuel or crude oil to heavy oil residue to fuel. So I just want to see real quick what recipe am I using for that. So this is the recipe that I'm currently using, and it's using 6 heavy oil residue to make 1 fuel. Or 4 fuel, sorry. So it's currently what, 3:2, so 1.5:1, and that would give me 1:2, which is much better. Oh, I don't know why I'm going over there. I need to be going that way. Also, just check on the power. It looks to be perfectly fine. What are you guys working on in Satisfactory? Think that's wasting oil? You think that's wasting oil? How so? Alright, so let's grab, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Grab 5 stacks from here. Grab 5 stacks from here. And let's get to work on building a highway. What's the normal recipe for fuel? That is the normal recipe, isn't it? So 6 heavy oil for 4 fuel. That's the recipe. So 1.5:1. And then this is the recipe for fuel. Hang on a second. No, this is the heavy oil residue. 6:4. And this is the recipe for fuel, which is crude oil is to fuel. So it's both the same. 1.5:1. But then this needs heavy oil residue, which can only be made with these recipes. It's a little bit weird. Isn't heavy oil residue made 30 to 40? I guess so. Yeah, that's the recipe that I just saw, isn't it? This one, 30:40. Yeah, but it needs you to set up more refineries and stuff, so. So right now the 60 crude oil that I'm using to make fuel is making 40 fuel, but 60 crude oil could be used to make 80 heavy oil residue, and then the 80 heavy oil residue would be used to make, how much is this? 60 is 40, so 80 is how much? $80 divided by 1.5. So that would be 53.3. So that would be better, but you need to set up more refineries and stuff for that. Overclock to see? I mean, it was a simple calculation. Oh! Dude, that was the massive momentum. Yeah, is it worth it for all the refineries that you have to set up though? That's the main question. We're back in the disgusting area again. Diluted is 50 heavy oil residue and 100 water per minute to 100 fuel per minute. Yeah, that's much better. I think diluted fuel is the best. Have I got this? I have. And you can use the diluted one to make turbo fuel, right? Is that possible? Hi, girl. Turbo fuel, yeah, you can unpackage it. So if you, yeah, fuel is fuel. So if you could unpackage it, you can feed it to a refinery and make turbo fuel. Or if you're making it in a blender somehow, if we had the recipe for the blender, then we could do this directly. Hey RGNC, welcome in. How's it going? We're heading back to the desert. I gotta go this way. I think what I'm going to do is set up my highway at the start of these coal nodes, or maybe I could do it over here. Ooh, I could do it over here and get the quartz coming in like this. Yeah, I think I like that. I still need to go and survey the area though, so let's go ahead and do that first. Yeah, but I would love to know like what sort of projects you guys are working on in Satisfactory. Like, is there anything specific that you guys work on which is like different to what normally people do? Like any sort of mega projects, mega builds, working on setting stuff up in your spare time. I wonder if there's like a lot of people who just build in the air and just say deal with it. No, you're doing a mega nuke plant. So radiation. Can you use the custom command? No, we are not playing Minecraft, so you can't do that today. Yeah, because it has to be something during Minecraft. If you know what you're working on, you're trying to figure out the mod pack fiefdom for Minecraft. Fiefdom? Fiefdom? What is it called? Fiefdom. It's a medieval fantasy RPG. Fiefdom. Okay, there we go. So why is this difficult? Is it like expert recipes or something? Or am I missing something? Also, I should probably check over here and see if I can get some more hard drives. We should have some, right? In this area? We have only 2. Everything is gated behind Project MMO levels. Ah, okay. Yeah, that could make it a little bit tougher. Alright, what research have we completed? Ooh, we've got a couple of good ones. I think I'll take the steamed copper sheets. Is this the best one? Or is the compacted steel better? I feel like this one should be better, right? Trying to figure out how to make a crafting table. Wait, really? Ral, don't spam. Also, this might not be too bad if we could get electromagnetic rods. Steel is good, but the thing is that we already have a really good recipe for steel, which is iron plus coal makes 20 steel and does 100 per minute. And we don't have a really good recipe for steamed copper sheets. Yeah, I think this recipe is not as good as the alternate recipe too. So we'll go for the copper sheets. Eventually we are going to unlock all the recipes. Is that a slug just lying in the desert, doing nothing? It is. No, that's raw quartz. What the heck? That looked like a slug. It was an optical illusion because I'm in the desert. Alright, hang on a minute. Satisfactory calculator. I just want to get the interactive map out again so I can see the hard drives. Alright, so we have 2 hard drives in this. We actually have 4 hard drives, but I think I've got 2 of them already. So let's take a look over here. We have 1 hard drive that's right at the top over here. And then we have 1 hard drive that's in this area where the coal is. Wait, is it where the coal is? No. It's actually somewhere around here. Yeah, over here somewhere. Okay, let's go over here first. I do like the desert because it gives you a lot of visibility around all the stuff, rather than the other area over there where we have all the trees and the mountains and stuff just covering everything. This is a much better place to build. Okay, I think we've gone to this one before. So there was a hard drive somewhere over here that I'm pretty sure we opened. Yeah, there it is. Yes, we definitely opened this one. Now, there's 1 hard drive in the water area over here. We could try this. Hey, Diatabolish. Can scan for hard drives. Hey, Orangin. Can you scan for hard drives? I don't think so. No, you can't. That would make it a little bit too easy, wouldn't it? Hi, Orangin. How's it going, dude? I've been missed today on Wiggly Stream. What happened? Did he make heat generators again? I swear to God, if he did, he's gonna pay for it. You can unlock that in the MAM. I mean, I've unlocked almost everything in the MAM. Where do you suggest I should check this? So I have basically unlocked everything. And hard drive scanning, you can scan them, but not with the scanner. You can do this. You can use this scanner. Yeah, the trivia question, in which city is the Taj Mahal? And everyone was screaming my name. Oh, that's actually pretty funny. Oh, I would have gone that straight away. It's Agra. It's the city of Agra. Yeah, so it's the resource scanner. Not the resource scanner, sorry. It's the other scanner. Object scanner, that's the one. Object scanner. Right, let's give this some power. This is going to make 75. There we go. Another hard drive acquired. Easy. Okay, where's the next one? There should be only 1 left now. So I'm gonna go head to the north towards the end of the map. See if I can find the last one. And let's see if we can finish off this area of the map. Woohoo! I love me some sliding mechanics. And we're gonna go all the way to the edge of the map. Hopefully the thing is there. It's supposed to be somewhere over here. I just want to make sure I don't fall off the map though. That would not be good. Actually, I may have gotten this one. Let's see if I have though. I need to double check. Have I gotten this one? Yep, I have. Okay, that is unfortunate. Which probably means that the other one is going to be all the way to the south. Oof. Let's travel to the south now. Basically just running around in the desert. Any excuse not to build. I'm like Grian when he's trying to do the back of his mansion. He'll do anything to not do it. Alright, let's open the map. Let's take a look where the other one could be. There's only one left in this area. Okay, so I can see potentially 2 locations on the map. One of them is somewhere over here. And then the second one is somewhere over here. Right, this one and this one. But that's outside the range, so I'm gonna go with this one. I like how the desert is a lot more quiet than the other biomes. Like in all the biomes where there's trees and stuff, you can always hear something or the other going on. But in the desert, it's complete silence. Unless you have those like Mercer spheres or Somers loops. That's a different story though. When I start a new playthrough, I might actually start in the desert. Could be interesting. Only problem would be where to get water, but I think that this area might be able to provide the water. We have plenty of coal nodes nearby over here, here and here. We could get the water from this river as well. So that might not be as big of a problem. Alright, so have I gotten this one? Should be somewhere around here. Yep, is this one. Oh, is it not up top? Wait, what? Where is it? Why did I jump all the way up here? Hello? Hard drive. Oh, it's underneath. Wait a second. Okay, someone explain this to me. How has the drop pod crashed in here? How is this even possible? And why is it operational? There's nothing. I didn't even need anything. It didn't need power, it didn't need parts, nothing. I'll take all the stuff though. I don't mind the stuff. there's a few leaves over here. Okay, I don't understand why that happened. Alright, time to design a highway, chat. Let's go ahead and do it. Autosave. So I think I'm going to start where we get the quartz nodes and then we'll go on from there. Some quartz over here. So easy to see the quartz, like all the nodes over here. We have some impure iron ore. The good thing about the Mk3 miner is that even on impure nodes you can extract a lot of stuff. So that's pretty neat. Oh, ma'am, research complete. Alright, gods of Satisfactory, what have you blessed me with today? Bio coal, are you serious? Nobody wants that. Honestly. Infused uranium cells. So that takes uranium, silica, sulfur, and quickwire, all of which are pretty easy to get. The current recipe takes sulfuric acid instead. So this would be made in a manufacturer. The first one is made in a blender. This one makes 20 per minute. The other one makes 25, but it also has an output of sulfuric acid, which is not the best thing in the world. Also, we have a third recipe over here, which is fertile uranium. What does that do? So it takes uranium waste, takes more uranium, takes nitric acid. So that's nitrogen plus water, plus iron sheets for some reason. And this also takes sulfuric acid. And then that is used to make non-fissile uranium. It cannot be used for nuclear fusion. It can be converted into fissile plutonium in the particle accelerator. Dude, why am I even looking at all these recipes? I don't even know what they all mean. I have no idea what I'm doing. Go for the middle one. No regrets. Alright, now one thing I need to make sure of is that my highway, left one was the best. The bio coal. Really? Are you sure about that?
Chat wants you to get up and stretch.
Get up and stretch?
Oi, dead shot. Chat wants you to consume H2O.
Alright, let's do that. Let's consume the H2O first. Thank you, Ral. Let's get up and stretch. Should probably stretch more often, to be honest. Thank you, Ral. Now that you have 25,000 points, you can finally start spending more. Okay, so one thing I need to make sure, like I said before, is that my highway needs to either be higher than this, or it needs to avoid this altogether. So let's figure it out. How high would this highway need to be? I guess I could make it the same height as this. That should be enough. Is this SAM ore? 60 oil at max is 160 fuel. Not enough space to pick up the SAM ore. Okay. We didn't get an oil recipe the last one. The last time. The leftmost one was biofuel or biocoal. The middle one was encased uranium, and the rightmost one was fertile uranium. Oh, we have a water geyser over here, and then we have the quartz nodes right here. So we have two of them. They can be used to make the silica and quartz crystals if needed. So I think I want to go this side, like right here. And let's survey the land. Every time I get up and stretch, it seems like my throat starts acting up even more. Don't know what's up with that. Okay, so I think I can build my highway like right over here, like this. I think that looks okay. Or should I build it to the left of the water? Nah, that's gonna hit the mountain. I guess I could curve it a little bit towards this side. That's fine. So from here we're gonna go straight south, right? And I'm going to have to get some foundations in place. And I feel like I need to go above that. So let's go ahead and start from here. So this is basically the edge of the world. This is where we're going to start. Right, so first things first, I need to place down a couple of foundations. We'll put this on the world grid. It's not that there's a lot of iron in the desert, but that's a lot of iron. Yep. There is a lot of iron over here. Okay. I feel like this rock can be the edge of my highway. Now I want this to be at least 7 wide, so 3 lanes on each side, and then 1 lane in the middle, which is going to be the barriers, so that we can't cross to the other side. So this is currently 4, and I want to go a little bit to the right, so that's going to be 5. I guess I can stop over here for now. Should I go higher than this? Maybe what I could do is have some ramps over here instead. But not 2-meter ramps. Or should I go for 2-meter ramps? That would be a little bit more of a gentle slope. I think that might be good. And this allows us to go further beyond. Sound like Goku. It's time to go even further beyond. Oh, that's gonna hit the rock, isn't it? Okay, looks like we need 4-meter ramps over here instead. My mistake. I sure do seem to make a lot of those. That is not good. Might need to cover this up. There's gonna be a little bit of work in progress kind of thing over here while I figure this out. So if I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Yeah, I think that looks good. So this is going to be the center. And then we can just go along this way. Cool. Hey, Nitsa. Tis the desert. Is that the theme? Oh no, is it? One of those two. I think the first one was like Darth Vader or something. The first one? Okay. Oh, second one is Indiana Jones, right. My only knowledge of all of that stuff is from Big Bang Theory. That's pretty much it. Okay, why does this not look like a highway? Probably because it's not asphalt. Also, I need to make it a little bit higher. So I don't like having 4-meter ramps on the as a highway because it doesn't look like a highway. It looks like a ramp. There we go. Now we're getting rid of that rock. Also, I don't think anyone's gonna come this way. But if I could, I might actually build a turn over here, going to the quartz nodes. That might be something I can do. I'm not sure if I will though. We'll see. Really, I've spent 10 minutes designing this thing? The PAM research is completed already. Such is the world of Satisfactory. We spent 10 minutes designing a ramp. Alright, what do we got? Super state computers. Okay. We got another thing for heat fused frames. This thing takes nitric acid instead. It takes fuel, it takes aluminum ingots and heavy modular frames. And then cooling device. Now this one is actually pretty neat because the original one needs water and rubber. This one needs a motor. Okay, it's not that good. You tricked me. Okay, which one would be the best over here? Battery could be okay, I guess. Computer 3:2. Okay, I'm a bit confused with this one. I'm not sure which one to take. Because this recipe, while it looks good, it's actually not that good. It needs a lot of resources. Wire is fine, but it also needs battery, which needs sulfur, aluminum, crude oil, and more wire. Then it needs stators and either AI limiters or high-speed connectors. I think I'll go for the AI limiters. So that's going to need Caterium. Caterium and copper again. And then this thing needs copper and steel. Yeah, the computer is not the best. This one is rough. This one is rough. Even this recipe is not the best because it needs fuel and nitric acid, which means nitrogen, water, and iron sheets. And then aluminum ingots and heavy modular frame. So all of these recipes are pretty bad. It's just about trying to select the least bad one, I guess. So this normally makes 6 per minute. This one makes 3.75. You would just go cooling. Hey Leon. Yeah, I guess I can. Alright, eventually we will be unlocking all of them anyway, so might as well go with the least bad option, I guess. Yeah, less of the evils. Been here since the start, forgot to hit enter. No worries, no worries. There's no obligation to chat. I welcome all lurkers in the stream as well. This is more a place for me anyway. Just for me to unwind, relax, have a chat with a few people if they want to. If they don't, it's completely fine. I just love streaming. Okay, so this is going to be the highway. I should probably get my blueprint for this. Now, my blueprint is for coated concrete, so I don't want to use that. I'm going to make a new blueprint, and that one is going to be for normal asphalt. Not even this concrete, it's going to be for asphalt. And I just need to make enough space so I can put down the blueprint designer. Blueprint designer, where is it? Alright, so let's go ahead and design this real quick. Shouldn't be too difficult. All I need to do is take the 2-meter foundation. I like the 2-meter one because it's like a little bit thicker, but not thick enough to be a problem. It's like the perfect middle ground. 1 meter feels too thin to me. Alright, so I'm going to save this as 4x4 asphalt. Alright, save blueprint. And then we'll clear the designer, get this stuff back. Now, first things first, I need to make this material asphalt. Right, so we know that this is asphalt, and I should probably put some barriers in between so that we can clearly define that there is a middle to this thing. Okay, so that's going to be the left, that's going to be the right. Actually, rather than doing it this way, let's have barriers on both sides. So I could do a barrier like this, right? And the middle lane, I feel like I should keep it for something like a hypertube or something maybe. So we can actually go through the middle, and then the left and the right we could keep for trucks and like automatic driving vehicles. Ah. Okay, I have a feeling like this is actually still gonna hit. Have I not gone far enough in height? I have not. I have not. So I need to go 3 more ramps up. Okay. 3 more ramps it is. Okay, now we can start. Let's load this up. Why do I not have a... I forgot to select an image for this. No! Forgot to select an image. Okay, that was my mistake. Alright, this'll do. Whoops. I don't think there's any way to undo blueprints, is there? I really need to start placing these correctly. In update 8, they have a way to dismantle a place blueprint. Nice, that would be awesome. Also, hi K-Man. Oh,
Oi, Deadshot. Chat wants you to consume H2O.
again? Chad, you're relentless. Hey, tea time. Alright, let's go ahead and do that. Ah. Thank you. Nothing beats drinking lukewarm water because of the heat. When I took that water, when I filled the water bottle, it was cool water. What are we doing today? We are building a big highway. A big old highway straight through the desert. Even went as far as to buy a thermos to keep your water. I should probably do that. We're building a 3 and 3 6-lane highway with 1 lane in the middle for like barriers and hopefully a hypertube in between, so that we can zoom through the highway as well. And maybe some street lights on both sides, and then we can have some zip lines and stuff. Maybe there's a lot of stuff that I have planned, but I don't know if most of it will pan out. Also there's something I needed to check. So there was this thing called patterns, right? How do you place these? So these things need color cartridges, and the only way to make color cartridges is what? Flower things. So is there no other way to make color cartridges except with flower petals? Today morning you were sick, so you skipped 4 lessons. Oh, that's not good. Hopefully you're feeling better now. You haven't used these? It would be nice to have some, because I could put down some lines maybe to denote that these are like highways and stuff. Maybe. Okay, let's go ahead and get down some barriers. Now, I might actually, rather than doing the barriers first, can I get some small concrete pillars? Wait, I think there's a way to do this. Do we have a painted beam? Oh, MAM research complete. I'm really spending a lot of time doing this stuff, aren't I? If I'm finishing off my hard drive researches that quickly. Okay, so we have pure quartz crystal, which could be good. This is 5:3. This is 9:7. So which one is better? So this is 10:6. This is 9:7, which is much better. So this is a good recipe. Then we have fine concrete, which is silica and limestone, which gives you 25 concrete per minute. But I think the wet concrete is the best one, which gives you 80 per minute. Yeah, I believe the wet concrete is the best one. Let's go for this one. Pure quartz crystal. Alright, so here's what I wanted to test out. Can I get a small concrete pillar? Aha! I can. So this looks pretty neat, I feel. I can use the small concrete pillar as a barrier for getting like through the road. So I can't walk off. And this looks pretty nice. And I can zoom this as well, so. And plus it just costs concrete, so again, we're not missing out on much. Can you drive off one? No. You would have to break the road, break the barrier to drive off. But I can do that. Whenever I make turns, I can do that. But I kind of like this. This looks good. It looks like it belongs. Oof. I might actually run out of concrete just doing this. These pillars are quite expensive when you think about it. Because this thing needs 7, right, for the foundation. But each pillar needs 3. Okay, so I would need to do the same thing on this side. So let's get a painted beam. We just do this. We take the concrete pillar, attach it to the side, remove the beam, and extend. And extend. I'm really liking the look of this. And I guess I could put a barrier on top of this to make it look even like more imposing, that this is like a road with barriers on the sides. So you can't drive off, you can't fall off, all of that stuff. I definitely think I'm gonna have to go restock on concrete pretty soon. I think I might build a hypertube cannon over here just to do that. Thank you for the lurk, Ral. Right, one final pillar. Now, I think you can also do the same thing over here on the slopes, but I'm not certain. So let's test it out. I think you have to do this in free form. Invalid placement. What do you mean invalid? There we go. So can I do this? If the autosave would let me, I can. Now the only problem is it leaves a little bit of a gap over here. So I would need to figure out a way to get rid of that. But I don't think that's possible right now, the way this works. Or maybe I could do a half painted beam over here. Would that work? Nope. Maybe a little bit bigger than a half. Come on, come up a little bit. Doesn't seem to want to come up. Yeah. I'm not sure exactly how to do that, but I'll figure it out. I'll figure out a way to cover this up. Oh, dude. I went a little bit too far. Now you've gone too far. Now this one should be fairly simple because all I need to do is get the painted beam on the road. And then I can just do this and this should just connect, right? Yeah, so that just connects perfectly. So we don't care about that. And yeah, that goes into the rock. Looks perfectly nice and normal. And then we just do the same thing on the other side. Alright, I'll go from this way. Makes it easier. So, painted beam. Going up. Going to the side. And then concrete. Concrete. And up we go. I might need to leave a little bit of concrete actually, now that I think about it. Oh, this isn't gonna work, is it? That's actually hitting up a little bit. Actually, I think that's okay. Come on, dude. Why do you do this to me? It's either too short or too tall. No, you're not supposed to be like that. Maybe if I do it diagonal, is that gonna help? Oh, maybe. Or maybe not. Well, that's not working. Hey, Canal. Okay, how did I manage to mess this one up? Is it because I started on the half instead of the full block? Is this one seems to be working and then this one is just messed up. Alright, let's restart. The world may never know. Yeah, it tends to do that. It tends to do that. Oh, I should have probably asked this before, but has anyone seen the Sony PlayStation Showcase? It happened yesterday. They showed off a few new things. Spider-Man 2 looks really good. I'm not going to lie. I saw that gameplay trailer and I was like, oh, that could be interesting. Like the symbiote suit. That looks amazing. Yeah, when you get it right, it's like really awesome. Alright, there we go. I've got it right. Pretty much. The black suit has always been really good. Yeah, but in this game, it's not just the suit. It's the fact that Peter looks and feels aggressive.
Oi, dead shot. Chat wants you to consume H2O. Wants you to get up and stretch.
Again? Alright, give me a minute. Also, why is this so... Why is this road not 7 foundations? I just realized that. You take a look at the packs you suggested. I haven't actually checked the Discord today. Should probably do that. Alright, can I do this? Nope, that's not it. No, I didn't get a chance to check Discord. Alright, let me consume H2 and get up and stretch real quick. I was up really early and then I had to go to work and I came back late from work. Normally I check Discord when I come back from work. I came back late and all I had time for was have dinner and just start streaming straight away. Right, getting up and stretching. Ow! Thank you, Rel. I haven't even had time to do your CCI reward, Hicknell. Been looking at packs and things and sieving through everything. You suggest a couple of good packs and I think I'll get there. Look, I'm not going to be playing Minecraft until I get back anyway, so it's going to be a while. So I might as well do things right, you know? This isn't good. Everything is starting to fall apart now. None of these edges are matching. Hey, Lemon. Okay, that's the exact same thing that I did before. What is wrong with me? Oh my god, could you be any... Wait, hang on. Has that matched? That has matched, okay. For one moment I was gonna get really angry over there. On the way to school right now? Alright, have a good day at school, dude. Meanwhile, I'm gonna just put down some asphalt. I can't turn this into asphalt, can I? Nope. What am I doing here? I am making a highway. The rails don't seem high enough to block me from jumping over it. No, they're not supposed to be. It's more of an aesthetic thing. Just to make the road look good. And look like a road, actually. Because you normally have roads that have these little jutting things over them, right? I don't know what they're called exactly, but I've seen them in real life. Yeah, I do realize that. The thing is, I built those before I started placing down these ones that I placed, the ones on the main flat. I used a blueprint to place them. This one, 4x4 asphalt. So those I could place pretty quickly, but the ones that I built before, these ramps, I built them in concrete, so I had to paint them. That's the thing. Right, let's go ahead and figure out where we can find a power pole so that I can just zoop back home and get myself a few more materials because I am basically out. Yeah, I do use a few blueprints here and there. Not too many. I still need to start figuring out how to use them in bulk. Oh, nice. Alright, now I'm fairly certain that building the hypertube cannon is going to need some concrete as well, and yes it is. So let's grab a power pole from here. I'm gonna put it on top over there. Hopefully I can actually make it to the top. Yes, I can.
Relaying message. Hello, this is paternal figure. I have taken ill and need your help to find a cure. Doctors say that the only remedy is alien artifacts.
Always stream when you're gonna go to school. I'm sorry. I wish that I could stream at a better time, but fortunately I can't. This is the only time when I have time, basically. Alright, so let's go ahead and place down... What? Hang on. That's wrong. I need to place it much further back. They're desperate. Yep. They are pretty desperate. I think I placed this one a little bit too close. Just a little bit too close. It needs to be one further away than that. Come on. I think that's correct. Then we need to get a hypertube. Hypertube. Alright, perfect. Now we need to repeat this once more. Come on. So this is how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. What say we go 2 more? This might prove to be fatal. Or it could prove to be awesome. Hey, Bombang! How's it going, dude? Alright, I don't know how fast I'm gonna go through this or if I even am. But I'm hoping that I do. Now we need to power this thing up. So, power, power, power. Thankfully, power is no longer an issue for us, thanks to all of the fuel generators that I've put down. Oh, I need to save my game before I do anything. Yes, that was the blueprint. Now this is going to send me straight down here. So I'm gonna have to turn a little bit to the right. Okay, it's not as good as I hoped. I might need to aim it a little bit higher up. It's okay though. I could just... Nope. Oh, actually, it is pretty good. I had to stop over there because I was running out of jetpack fuel. Otherwise, I probably would have reached spawn. That may have been a pretty good hypertube. How many people actually still use the normal ways of transport over hypertube cannons? Like, is there people who are against it because it's not actually a legitimate way to travel? Like, you always get some people who are like, yeah, I know it's in the game, but it feels like an exploit, so I'm gonna use the old-fashioned ways to transport stuff. All that kind of thing. It is legit. Yeah, but some people don't feel that way. They're like, if it's not intended, and I know it can be intended because it's in the game, but you always get that kind of moral dilemma in some people. Like, it's one of the things in Minecraft as well, where you have the infinite TNT duping system, right? But some people just don't use it because it's not supposed to work that way, even though it is a game mechanic. So I wonder if there's people like that who just persevere with trains and stuff because they don't want to get into the morality of things, which is completely understandable. You like hypertubes? Hypertubes are pretty awesome. But I'm talking about the hypertube cannon. Personally, you like both. That's fair. That's completely fair. Whoops. Down you go. I wonder if you can actually break these trees. Oh, you can! The future of this forest is going to be rather bleak, I'd say. It's actually intended. Hey, Spatial Nightmare. In the dev livestream the other day, they said update 8 would break it, but they wanted to fix it so it works again. Ooh. Okay, if we have the dev's nod of approval, then I don't see any reason not to use it. Use cannons and sometimes the explorer. You haven't set up any train stuff yet. It took me so long just to set up one train yesterday. I feel like trains are not worth the hassle until and unless you want to move stuff across the entire map. Then and only then you should use them. Like, let's say you wanted to move nitrogen gas from here all the way till like over here somewhere. Then I guess it's worth using a train. Alright, let's head back. You have the same thought? Yeah, like I set up this whole train station for the alkylate aluminum sheets. And I'm like, why didn't I just use a conveyor line? Like, I have conveyor lines that are that long. So it would have been the same thing. And it won't even consume any power. Oh, ow, my shins. Where's my aluminum casing area? I've completely forgotten. I used to have it somewhere over here. And now I can't find it anymore. Yep, I'm lost. Right, let's use the explorer. Because I am not going to run all the way. Oh, do I have... Oh, no. I don't have enough crystal oscillators to make the explorer. No! Alright, I'm heading back. I always need to keep explorers on me. Gotta go? Alright, dude, have a good day at school. I always have to keep the materials for explorers. Now where exactly is my factory? These trees have got to go, man. These trees have got to go. I hate them. They're the worst part of this map. These giant trees.
Fly.
They're ridiculous. They have a terrible hitbox. They have to go. No, I think it's pretty proper for what I feel for these trees. You see, just now, I just collided into the hitbox of a tree that wasn't there. And it's caused me to take damage now. Because that nonsensical tree has a hitbox that we can't see. It makes you collide into stuff. Oh, they get updated in U8? Okay, that's good. Because that is one of the biggest frustrations I've had. Like, building in this area was a nightmare. I was just randomly falling off the middle of the sky because I couldn't see where the hitbox was of the trees. Alright, now we have a hypertube cannon here, so we can get back home, get some of those crystal oscillator things. Thank God there's no hitbox through those leaves over there. They will do a bunch of map changes. This biome is one of them. Thank Satisfactory devs. I would say thank God, but it's pretty clear that the devs have made that change. So let's thank the devs. That's what's good about the devs. They actually listen to the community. Oh my God, Bean. Are you joking? Did you guys see that? He actually spawned in between my flight and knocked me back. You deserve that. He deserves that. Oh, my crystal oscillators are the other way. I just got completely distracted because he just bumped right into me. No, he's alive. I just gave him a little bit of a blast. He's having a blast, he's fine. Oh, how are we doing on the radio control units, by the way? That's 200, 300, 400. We are on the 500th thing. So on the stack to make 500. Still need 250 more, so we got a ways to go. And then crystal oscillators. Now we were making them over here. I'm gonna keep 50 on me at all times. Has anyone actually been able to kill Bean? Just push F and aim at the storage unit to see. Oh right, that could work actually. Yeah, that does work. How much health does Bean have? Because it seems to be quite a lot. Okay, this area is a little bit laggy. I'm guessing it's because of the new areas loading in. I know that there's like chunks that the game loads in. So it kind of makes sense. Okay, where do I go from here? I have got to go all the way over there, so a little bit to the right. You can kill him, but you think it's more like 20 or more melee hits, or maybe 5 bombs. Bean has a lot of health, surprisingly. I guess most of its health is in the blubber on its back.
I strongly advise you to harvest this specimen.
Harvested and deleted. All you can do is bounce on him until he despawns. Oh, there's a pathway over here. You can actually use this. Let's explore. This should be fun. There's a bit of a different pathway to when I was working in the oil fields at the north. This seems completely different. Oh, okay. I do not want to fall down there. I mean, I can jump down there. I'm fairly certain if I had jumped down there in an explorer, I would not survive. Oh, come on, straighten out. Can I go through here? Let's find out. It's bumpy, but I made it. Hey. Perseverance pays off. I'm guessing. Ooh, come on. I'm guessing that the start in the desert plains is supposed to be for, or the desert, not the desert plains. But the start in the desert is supposed to be rough because there's no leaves and stuff. Where you are now is where I'm building. Yeah, I feel like this is the best place if you want to like actually progress really towards the end game. Because there's so many nodes over here. I feel like this is the ultimate area for everyone to build. So many pures. I still need to unlock Mark 3. Like, I have unlocked them. I still need to make all the stuff for Mark 3 miners. Which is why I've been like making those radio control units. Because those are going to be used to make supercomputers. And I also need to make turbo motors, which I've completely forgotten about. I probably should do that. What do I need for turbo motors again? Oh, I need more radio control units. Ouch. So I need 300 more. Okay, where did I place this? Why did I place down double over there? How did I place down double over here? Can you stack blueprints on blueprints? That's weird. Radio control unit sounds like a useless thing. I mean, without radio control units, we won't have any communication. Wonder how long it'll take for me to get rid of 6,000 concrete. Yeah, see, I've just done it again. Built a blueprint on a blueprint. Oh my god, dude. So why it's doing it on purpose now? If you aim at the wrong tile, you can stack blueprints inside each other, but on foundations, not machines. Yeah, that's what's happening, because I'm aiming over here, but if I aim just one pixel lower, for some reason it goes to the left. That's so ridiculous. I still need to go back and get rid of that last lane because that's extra. Right, so I think that this is a pretty decent way to go. Now, should I turn a little bit to the left so that I can avoid this mountain? I guess I should. Let's try it out. Architecture. I'm going to need some catwalk crossings. You have that issue when zooping as well? Yeah, exactly, Nitsa. I keep looking at the map in order to figure that out, and then I'm like, oh right, I can't see that. That's not a thing I can do. I should be able to do this, right? Then I would need some catwalks on this side. Why with the clipping? I'm making a curve. How else would you suggest I would make a curve? There's no way for me to do another one other than clipping. I have to clip. Maybe when 1.0 releases, a mod might be able to make for the map. That would be sweet. I would really like that. Alright, so should I just continue along this now? So my aim is to go 7 blocks like this, right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that should be perfect. Your brain can't unsee it. Oh, I deleted one of the wrong things. Oh no. It's okay, it's okay. We fixed it. Did we? No! That's not right. That is not fixed. How have I managed to mess this up? Would be nice if it was base game, but it would need to be a need to have an overview, then allow you to layer the map too. Yeah. Okay, something has gone wrong over here. I have no idea how to move forward with this. Do I need to do something like this? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Oh, I think I got it. Nope. That's still not correct. I don't think it's that bad. I just need to figure this one out. So this foundation over here is not it's not aligning with this one. How do people build curves, man? It's ridiculous. Why is it so difficult? Okay, let's just start over. I feel like I've made some mistakes over here that need to be wiped out. Curves are one thing. What I made was an evil wedge. Yeah, but I just want this to curve slightly to the left so I can avoid this hill. How do I do that? It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, hang on a second. I need to get rid of these. Completely forgot about this. Delete the hill. If only it were that easy, Netza. If only it were that easy. Dude, imagine if they added terraforming in this game. Oh my god. Oh no, chat.
Chat wants you to get up and stretch. Oi, dead shot. Chat wants you to.
Oh no. No. Oh my god. I can't believe that's happened. I'm gonna have to do the entire thing again. Oh, say goodbye to 40 minutes of progress. How's it on the other side? It's gonna be the same thing on the other side. Oh, no. Alright, I'm gonna have to get up and stretch after that one. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to do so much undoing. I think I got rid of all the double foundations. That should not be a problem. I think I got rid of all the double foundations. Ah, I'm gonna have to do this entire thing once again. Wait, hang on. You can see the textures fighting in front of me. I'm gonna have to start from that side. Okay, there has to be some sort of master's mantle that's much faster than this. So someone's gotta make a mod, right? Someone's gotta have made a mod for this. To mass dismantle 10,000 items at once. There has to be. Yeah. So until update 8 comes about, someone has to have made one. Exactly, like 50 is really low when you consider how big the map is. 50 is really low. Even placing down foundations, like 10 foundations, are you serious? That's it? That's all you're giving us? We want to be able to place down 100 at a time. You're giving us 10. Come on. We need more. More foundations. Less clicks. More work. No wonder this entire thing was messed up. There's a mod called Area Actions. It has the option of mass deleting and placing of objects. There we go. I knew someone would have made one. Because it seems like the entire community wants more placements. There's a mod before the Zoop that you could place 100 at once. See, that's exactly what we want. That's what you love to see. So why did this mess up in the first place? Oh my god, why can't I see that? There we go, that's more like it. Look at that. Now that's what I wanted. I'm just gonna have to place down a lot more of those. Lookout tower for the win. I should be using this a lot more. Now my turn should work how I want. Yeah, definitely. Oh no! My god, I used the wrong thing. I needed to do the asphalt, I did the other one. My brain is like, it's given up on me. My brain has just given up. It's like you're on your own, dude. I'm not helping you. There's also the smart mod which lets you mass place objects with the added feature of automatically connecting machines, splitters and mergers with belts for you. Dude, that sounds great. What? That actually sounds awesome. That would make things so much easier, not having to put down 100 belts every single time. And I guess in the cases where you actually didn't want the belts, you can just go ahead and remove them, right? I feel like I've heard about the smart mod. I think it might have been Total X Clips, whose video I watched, where he said that he uses the smart mod. Probably. Okay, this makes things much easier. I should have started using the lookout tower a lot earlier. Also, the cool thing about lookout towers now that I have blade runners is that I can just jump off them and not take any damage. That's an advantage. Like so. Right, one last time and then we probably have to turn. I think we've reached the point now where we need to turn. Don't fall. Or should we go another blueprint forward? I think doing the turn here would be better, so it's not as tight as of a turn. Catwalk crossing. Yeah, I think 2 turns should be enough. And then I need to do the same thing over here. Now it's time for Nitsa's favorite part of the game. The clipping. Right, so if I try to connect this up now, are you going to connect? It's still not connecting. In fact, it's even bigger of a gap now. I wonder why. Why? Why do you do this? Why? Why do you not connect? We did 2 turns on both sides, right? So shouldn't that have connected? Or do we need to do another turn because it's the outside? Let's try that. I don't think this is right. No, see, that's even worse. That's even worse. Or maybe I could just build on this side and then pull the foundations this side. Maybe that might work. So something like this. That's gonna be a lot of wasted concrete. But if it works, I guess it's worth it. Curves don't connect like that. You need to make the curves on one side only. So, am I doing it correct now? The last one in the line is needed. Oh, right. It probably is. So, I would just need to go straight from here, right? Like this. Come on. And then this is not going to be a curve. But this is a curve. So I think that's okay. If you take a look from, let's say, a lookout tower. Where's the lookout tower? What do you think about this? Yeah, I think that's okay. That's okay. Or maybe I could just turn that way. Wouldn't it be easier to avoid this rocky area and turn that way? I feel like that would be better. I feel like that would be better. Because if you're going to be between the rocks, we're always going to have to turn a little bit here and there. Rather than doing that, why not just turn the other way? So 3, 4. I'm going to start dismantling from here. There's going to be a lot of like inbuilt foundations over here clipping. I believe this is a proper blueprint. So we should... Oh, it's not a proper blueprint. I've messed it up a little bit. I deleted one extra layer. Okay, so I'm thinking inside turn is always sharper than the outside turn. Right. That makes sense because the curvature is sharper on the inside. That does make sense. So now let's say I wanted to turn this way. How hard would the turn have to be? So if I did the catwalk method...
Oh,
Ralph?
Chat wants you to consume H2O.
Okay, let me do that. Okay, I think I want to go this way. Maybe a little bit behind. Yeah, I think this is perfect. So then what do I do over here? Oh, I built it wrong. I need this to be on the inside, not on the outside. It needs to be like this. Right, so this is the curve that I need. Now I need to make sure that this connects all the way over there. So if I go forward with this, that's gonna make a turn like this. Do we want something like this? Because how many blocks are we gonna go out? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if I continued along this way, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think that's okay. I think that's perfectly fine. Can't make me get up and stretch anymore. Yeah, there must be a limit on that. You've hit that limit. I can only stretch so much, Ral. Okay, so that turn looks pretty good. I'm just gonna check my organization real quick. Lookout tower. I'm gonna go all the way back here. Yeah, what do we think about this? I feel like this looks good. And then we can just continue the road straight from there. Yeah? I think that looks pretty good. Also, we won't be able to notice this as much when we have the concrete barriers. The little square cone is not good. We can't do anything about that, unfortunately. We can't really do anything about this. That's gonna have to stay at it as it is. So let's go ahead and place down a blueprint. Make sure that it is connected correctly this time before we continue. Yeah, this was a good idea. Turning to the right instead of the left. Very good idea. Also, Ral, thank you for the look. This allows us to massively expand our highway. Okay, question for those of you who have played Satisfactory a lot. So we have trucks in the game, and there's truck stations and you can allow them to self-drive, right? If there's a truck... Oh, I'm missing concrete. What the heck? If there's a truck that's on an auto-driving path and there's another truck in front of it, will they collide with each other? You can clean the curve up if you want to by doing what you did on the left, on the right, but your blocks have to overlap in two ways. Okay, we can try it out. They will collide. So they don't have any sort of like pathing AI that will stop them from colliding with each other. It should stop, but their vehicle AI is still a little wonky. So you will want to keep your existing blocks. Okay. So then my question would be, how do people set up pathways with multiple trucks and make sure that they don't collide with each other? Because I've seen people do it, having like multiple trucks on one path. Is it just like set it, then have a timer, then set another one so that it doesn't affect the first one? After you use multiple trucks, you go to trains. I don't want to go to trains. Trains are difficult. Okay, where is my catwalk crossing? Why don't I have a catwalk crossing on my list over here? This does not compute. Okay, I feel like I should put one over here. Hey Zulu. I feel like this is wrong. This is not gonna work. How do I do the curve for this? How would I curve this correctly? You work from the outside of the right side. So from this side. Make sure the trucks travel in the same direction. Trucks colliding will mostly happen on intersections. Okay, okay. That sounds like fair advice. Wonder if this works. Let's all look away. Oh no, that's not gonna work because this is the outside. That's not gonna work at all. I need this to be on the inside. It needs to be like this. It's gonna have to be something like this. If you bring the foundation to here from an outside curve, it will line up correctly. Dude, this this is so difficult. I feel like this should be from the inside. Let's just try this out. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, then we move on. Okay, so that is curving, but the problem is that the curve is too sharp. So this would like take a long way to get like hit the intersection of these two. What if I remove this? There we go. That's better. That's a lot better. Instead of filling the foundations in the curve the way you did, you should zoom the foundations to the side. From the side you made the curve. Should zoom the foundations to the side from the side you made the curve. I don't understand. I don't have enough brain cells to interpret what he said. It's really difficult to understand, like in terms of words, how you want that to work. But I think that looks better. It's certainly better than what it looked like before, right? So I think I'm gonna stick with that for now. Also, we are pretty much almost out of concrete, so I'm gonna have to go refuel. And also, we might have enough radio control units now in order to make the supercomputers. So let's go back and check on that. It has been 2 hours 20 minutes. So hopefully we've got most of them, if not all. You'll explain, Rin. Alright, try your best. It is hard to explain. The big curve, they said to start from there, bring a string of foundations across the road to the inside curve to make the inside curve. But I tried that before and it doesn't make a curve. What it does is for the inside it just makes a diagonal.
Oi, Deadshot. Chat wants you to consume H2O.
Alright, welcome back, Leon. Is Ren back? Ren! Ren is back. Alright, let's consume some H2O. Oh my god, I don't have enough space for 2 of these. Alright, yeet. Let's drink some water. Lukewarm water for the win. Alright, so we have how many computers can we make now? I'm gonna edit my to-do list and clear it. Now can I make 250 of these? I can. Okay, perfect. So all I need is 750 cooling systems and I just need an assembler for this, right? Yes, I just need one assembler. So let's get rid of this. Oh my god. That's gonna be 750, right? 100. No, 200, 400, 600, 750. Alright, perfect. Now I need an assembler. I don't really mind where it goes. It just needs to connect. Let's go get our cooling systems. Oh, I was at the crater. I should have got the cooling systems. I completely forgot that I needed them, so I guess it's not that big a deal. We can just go get them right now. So we need 750 of them, which means 375 from each output. We have 2 blenders making the cooling system. And also, what was my 3rd blender making? Nothing, apparently. Oh, fused modular frames, but we used all of them to unlock particle enrichment. Oh wow, we've almost filled up on the cooling systems. So 375 and then 375 from the other one. This one is completely full. So I have 750 cooling systems. I need to go the other way. I still haven't built a way up there. Probably should. There is a ladder here though, so maybe I can use this. I found this really cool idea, which was to put a ladder on the back of the vertical conveyor. So you can just go up here and it looks like it's a legitimate way to climb. Because it's so flush with the conveyor lift. It actually looks like it's meant to be placed over there. And now off home we go. Ah. Right, so I'm gonna need another storage container. Let's put this over here. We put one over here. This is going to be for the cooling systems. And then this one will be for the radio control units. It's not aligned. It is. It's aligned. One block away. Really? Doesn't look like it. They're both aligned perfectly. See, it works perfectly. There we go. Yeah, it's temporary. I'm not gonna keep this forever. Ral, this is not gonna be forever. I can't build it any closer. Check this out. If I try to build it any closer, it doesn't place. I have to build it one away. See? It doesn't place. It's red over here. I have to place it over here. Hey, 12 ounces. I did place it one more right. What are you talking about? Now it's too far away. See, it doesn't line up. The boxes don't line up. You can't place it on the box. It has to be this way. I'm sorry. I wish I could fix it, but I can't. It's gonna be that way forever. Going to report that to the devs? Go ahead. I would love for you to do that. Okay, so what are we making for the supercomputers? For the Miner Mark 3, right? Miner Mark 3. Oh, right. I can't make that just yet. You don't go by bounding boxes, you go by how the belt turns. Yeah, normally I do 90-degree turns, but this is temporary, so I don't mind right now. Yeah, I normally do that, Rin. Okay, so we need 250 supercomputers, 500 fused modular frames, 150 turbo motors. Wow, that's a lot of stuff, man. Uh, 150 turbo motors. Yeah, nobody cares how it looks when it's temporary. Nobody cared who I was until I put on the mask. Alright, so I needed 150 of the turbo motors. Fairly certain I don't have any of these things. Motors I have, rubber I have, cooling systems I have. So the radio control units are once again going to be a big problem. Hey, radio control units, man. I'm telling you. I need them for everything. How come there's no bells that can handle Mark 3 miners overclocked on a pure node? Yeah, they probably should be. I think the Satisfactory devs didn't get that far yet. Maybe there'll be a future where there'll be a tier 9 and tier 10 in the hub, which will unlock faster belts. One can hope. One can hope. Sometimes you're sadistic, you should say. Alright, so this is going to make more of those dang radio control units. And which ones am I going to use? I think the crystal ones are the best, but I could do these as well. This just needs some circuit boards, which is not too bad. It does need more casing, but it takes 40 seconds. This takes 48 and it consumes computers. So I think I'll go for this one. So basically, how many of these do we need? We need 300. So I need to make at least 250 of these. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm gonna go for radio control unit. I'm using this recipe. So I'm going to need 250 of these. At some point, they will either unlock faster conveyor belts or reduce the speed of the Mk3 miners. I feel like they might have faster belts on the way, because we don't have anything beyond aluminum, right? That we can use for belts. So if you take a look at the belts, right? What do we have in terms of belts? We have iron plates, we have reinforced iron plates, we have steel beams, we have encased industrial beams, which is basically steel beams with concrete. And then we have alclad aluminum. What's not to say that there might be some sort of reinforced aluminum? Maybe, let's say, with steel or something. That could be neat, right? We could have aluminum sheets combined with steel beams to make tier 6 belts. I don't see why not. That could work. Alright, so this needs 4 things, which means we need 4 of these. I feel like that would be really awesome if they did that. I'm just expanding this platform slowly and surely. Okay, so these are going to hold the 4 items that we need. So let's go ahead and get the crystal oscillators and circuit boards, because we have them right here. These are the crystal oscillators, so we need 84 of these. I'm gonna get 84. And put them in here. Circuit boards we have somewhere over here. There we go, 9,600. So I need to take how many of these? 840. So I have 990. So 200, 400, 600, 800, and 40. Thankfully, it's pretty easy to do these calculations. Now, the aluminum casing is going to need 5,000, so I'm going to make some space over here. And also, rubber is going to be 2520. So let's go ahead and get the rubber first. But before we do that, I will chuck some stuff away that we don't need right now, so I can have space to go ahead and get them. Okay, we have plenty of space for rubber. The devs have addressed this question before. They say they have a solution in mind for this problem. From the sound of it, it will not be as simple as a new belt tier. But guess we'll have to wait and see. Okay, as long as they have addressed it, then I trust that they will do the right thing. I have complete faith in the Satisfactory devs that they will not let us down. Okay, how much rubber did we need? 2520. So that's 1,000. 2,000. That should be enough. Right, that's 2856. And now we need 5,040. So that's going to be 25.2 stacks. So 26 stacks. I don't think I have that much space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 18. I have 23 stacks of space. So that's not enough. I'm gonna have to go back, keep the rubber, go to the aluminum casing, and then get the casings from there. See, my brain always wants to say aluminium because that's the way I've been brought up. But in this game, it's specifically aluminum. So I have to say it correctly according to the game. Off we go! I wonder if you built a hypertube cannon straight up, how far it would shoot you into the sky. Has someone tested that before? I wonder if someone has tested that. Come on, come on, hey, turn. Good pioneer. Okay, so that's the circuit boards. Let's put down all the rubber over here. So that's 2,000. That's 2,500. And we need 20 more. There we go. Perfect. So let's go. Now we have enough space to go get the casings. There's a limit to how you can go. If you go above that, you can take damage and eventually die. I mean, everyone has to die eventually. Might as well explore the limits of space. But I'm guessing someone has had to try that, right? Someone has had to have tried that. Let's game it out, tried. Okay, I gotta watch those videos, man. There's so many people that have tried to tell me, have told me to watch those videos, and I just haven't been able to find time. I need to watch them. Right, so let's go ahead and get 2,500 from here and 2,500 from there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 2,000. 2,400, 2,500, 2,520. Oh my god. Are you joking? Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then 50, 20, and then 40 more. No, 20 more. There we go. Aluminum casing complete. Not a fan of his content? I don't think everyone would be. I don't watch most of his videos. I did love the series that he did on Raft. That was pretty fun. It actually got me to buy the game, although I haven't played it yet. I feel like Raft would be a fun game to play. Ouch. He made a video called I made a 600-meter human cannon that ends all existence. Yep, that sounds about right. Okay, let's go ahead and put the materials in place. Thank you for the lurk, Ral. That's gonna start making some more radio control units. And look at that. It's actually manufacturing something that is not the radio control unit. But it will somehow magically turn into the radio control unit once this is done. Look at that. We got 3 of them already. Does that look like an RCU to you guys? Sure as heck doesn't look like that to me. Oh, did I not give an output for this? I did not. Now we can only hold 50 of these, so I will go ahead and do this. There we go. Radio control units initiated. Okay. So while this is working, let's actually look at what else we need for the miners. So miner Mk3. I also need the fused modular frames, right? So we are done with the radio control units. We need 150 portable miners. We need 2500 steel pipes, which is doable. Supercomputers are being made right now over here. So we have the supercomputers coming in. Turbo motors are being made right now. Oh wait, no. The radio controls needed for the turbo motors are being made. So once that's done, we can get ahead of that. And then the final thing we need is 500. I kid you not. 500 fused modular frames. Now this is going to be ridiculous. So let's actually check the MAM because I forgot. Ooh, we got some good recipes here. Now unfortunately this uses screws, but it's not a bad recipe. What does it replace? Does it replace the steel pipes? Looks like it does. So it needs less encased industrial beams than the original recipe. It needs 4 more screws, but it needs rubber instead of steel pipes, and also it makes 3.75 per minute instead of 2 per minute. Now we do have the bottom recipe, which is also pretty good. Third recipe is the best. Compacted steel. Which recipe do you think is the best? This one? Also, what about instant scrap? A lot of people have told me that instant scrap is actually pretty good, because you can get the bauxite and the coal without having to convert the bauxite into alumina, sloppy alumina or normal alumina solution. Only problem is you need to get sulfuric acid, which I guess you can do. It's just water with sulfur in a refinery. It's not that difficult. This is a pretty good recipe. I don't know. I think I'll go for this one. The problem with the steel is that I said this earlier. I have this recipe for 15 iron and 15 petroleum coke that makes 20 steel, which is a pretty good recipe itself. So I'm not sure if I want to get another, but then again we have to get all the recipes anyway, so might as well do that. Hey Nofi, Kanofi, welcome in. Sulfur is a limited resource, so you personally wouldn't use sulfur for aluminum. Fair enough, fair enough. Wait, why did I get rid of the MAM? This is my permanent MAM. I'm so used to just getting rid of it. I didn't mean to get rid of this one. This is my permanent MAM that always stays here. Okay, let's see what the lizard doggos have for us. You have some coal, okay, and you have some pale berries. Solid steel ingot alternate is the best for steel. Which is that one? Solid steel, which one is that? Is it this or this? I feel like this is the best recipe. It gives you 100 per minute. The one that uses iron ingots. I mean, it's good, but if you can make petroleum coke, then this one is so much better. Because 20 steel ingots, 100 per minute is really good compared to 60 per minute. And petroleum coke is not that difficult to make. All you need is some heavy oil residue. And then heavy oil residue itself is very easy to make, because all you need is crude oil. 3 crude oil gets 4. It outputs the most steel per coal. Really? Yeah, but if you're not using coal at all, if you're using petroleum coke, that is much better, I feel. Maybe I'll have to do the maths on that one. Okay, what was I looking at doing? I have to make the modular frames, right? So let's get 500 heavy modular frames. Oh my god. That's going to be a lot of stuff. Okay, we need 3,600 concrete. Let's get all of that. That's 6,922. We'll get 6,500. Since there's a lot more coal than oil on the map, you would rather use coal. Understandable. Absolutely understandable. So this is making turbo motors. Is this making heavy modular frames? Yes, it is. Awesome. Oh, we have some. We have 200 over here already. Alright. Thank you, past me. So we only need like 250 or 300 more. I still make 500 because we can always keep some backups. Hang on 1 minute. Okay, so let's get back to oh. The train interrupted me. The train was like, I'm not gonna let you finish your sentence. No way. I'm gonna do my boop, my horn. Okay, 3,674. So 7 stacks, not stocks, is 3,500. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we need 174. Okay, so that is the concrete complete. The next thing to do would be steel pipes and encased industrial beams. So let's go and grab those. I think the modular frames is going to be the last thing that we do. I should have enough. I should have at least 4,800 of them. Okay, so that's 1238. Let's take 1270. Okay, so we've taken 1270 and we need 400 more. Actually, why don't I just do this? There we go, 1670. Just someone remind me to get those reinforced iron plates back. If I don't remember. I think I will. After all, I don't have the goldfish of a memory. A memory of a goldfish is what I wanted to say. Ignore that.
Dead shot. Chat wants you to get up and stretch.
Again?
Boy, dead shot. Chat wants you to consume H2O.
You really make me want to stretch a lot today. Alright, let me get up and stretch and drink some water. I'll drink the water first because it's easier. Thank you. Let's get up and stretch. Thank you, Leon boy. Leon boy. Maybe the cooldown should be increased to 30 minutes. Maybe. I might do that. Alright, so we need 6,000 of these. That's 8,000. Let's get rid of a few. 6,045. 5845. 5,800. 6,000. I need to get 12 more. Really? There we go. Steel pipes is complete. How many minutes is the cooldown, by the way? Is it like 5 or 10 minutes or something? I feel like it's really low. H2 is 10 and stretch is 30. I mean, that's fair, right? 30 minutes on a stretch is not that bad. That's going to allow me to stretch, what, 8 times a stream? Or 7 times a stream, approximately. That's not bad. H2 is good at 10 minutes because I often don't hydrate enough. And it's a good thing to hydrate, so I think I'll keep that one. Alright, so we have 800 modular frames. So we would need what? 536 more. Yeah, that should start constructing. 536 more. So give me a couple more. Ah, come on. So that's, how much did I get? 836. That's a bit much. I needed 536. I put 50 more in my inventory. You'd be using the toilet all the time, drinking every 10 minutes. But I don't drink a lot. It's like 1 gulp of water. Like 1 big gulp. So it's pretty fine. Like I need to use the bathroom after I finish the stream, but I usually don't need to get up in between. So that's pretty neat. Unless I'm having an upset stomach or something, which has happened before. I've had an upset stomach while streaming once. That was not the best time in the world. Okay, so this is on turbo motors, so as soon as I get my radio control units, I can just fill this up, right? So I needed, what, 150 of these. So let's get the rest of the stuff in place for this, because we don't have any choice. We have to finish that. Yeah, that was not the best time. Wonder, can you actually slide through? Nope. Dude, can you imagine if you could slide through the splitters? How cool that would be. Oh, MAM research complete. Let's see, do we have diluted fuel? Of course not. We have silicon high-speed connectors though. This would be awesome. This would be awesome. Because this needs quick-wire silica and circuit boards, and circuit boards are used, silica is used to make circuit boards as well. So this would be great. Now what about the turbo blend fuel? This needs sulfur and petroleum coke, and petroleum coke needs heavy oil residue. So this one is a little bit rough. I feel like I want to go for the high-speed connector, because all this needs is cadmium, quartz, and copper. And yeah, that's it. That's all you need. That is amazing recipe. And this one needs, I mean, this also needs the same, but you also have an extra processing step over here because you need to turn copper into wire, wire into cable, and then put these together. So I think this recipe is worth it. It's a much better recipe overall. Do you guys reckon that was the right choice? Or should I have gone for the turbo blend fuel? Yes? Unfortunately, I don't know what you said yes to. The first one or the second one? Okay, how many radio control units are left? We are 24, so I just need to make 24 more. We'll pick the high-speed connector one. Okay, so I did the right choice. That's good to know. We still have plenty of casings, rubber, and things going on over here. You want to pick the others? This your next factory is to build high-speed connector. I still have to do that myself. I still have to do that. Okay, so I'm going to add this to the list. Heavy modular frames we can now remove because we are making those. We need to make 150 of these. The radio control units are being made, so let's go ahead and get the cooling systems. And then let's put the motors and the rubber in place as well. You would have picked that over the others. Okay, perfect. So I think I made the right choice then. Let's put this away, this away. We'll put the concrete away. Let's take one stack. Put this and this and this. Do I need anything else? Not really. Put this away. This and this. Sure, that'll do. You like not having to use plastic, which means oil. Yeah. Plastic can be a bit of a trouble, but once you learn how to make the refineries extract the crude oil and refine it and do that thing, it kind of becomes easy to figure it out, I feel. Okay, so 3600 rubber. That is how many of these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's 3000. 3600. There we go. Rubber is complete. We also need 600 cooling systems. So let's grab 300 from here. And 300 from here. So that is complete. Motors we are making back at the base itself. So we don't need to travel anywhere to get those. So let's go back home pretty quick. Using our really well-designed ladder. Let's make sure you unlock that one too, and you do have it. For the high-speed connectors. So one thing I'm aiming to do is once we get the highway set up for the desert, is I'm planning to actually get all of this stuff, all of these ores in this area, moved along the highway to one factory where it's going to be smelted, and then from there to a hub. And from there, from that hub, we can move all the materials to multiple factories. Like we'll have one factory for radio control units, one factory for high-speed connectors, and so on and so forth. That is the plan for the desert. I don't know how long that will take. It'll probably take a long time. But that's the plan. We'll get there eventually. Come on, come on. Hey. Overshot. Overshot a little bit over there. Okay, let's put the rubber in place. Then let's put the cooling systems in place. Then let's put the motors in place. So we need 600 motors. I really find it hard to believe that in a game that has so many items that produced at such high quantities, the max storage you can get is 54 slots in one. I wish there was a bigger storage option than this, like a deep storage. That could store, let's say, 5,000 items in one big like box. Is that being too nitpicky? Or like complaining too much? Because when it comes to items that have small stacks, like 50 items per stack, it kind of gets a little bit difficult, right? I don't mind this, like 500 items, even 200 items, I don't mind. But when it comes to 100 or 50, it's kind of limiting when you think about it. Okay, so how are we doing on the supercomputers? We are done. So 250 supercomputers are done, which means for the minor Mark 3s, we are almost there. We just need a couple of things, the turbo motors and the fuse modular frames, and we'll be able to set it up. Alright, so last two recipes for the radio control units. I think we have enough actually. Yeah, we have 315. But I think I'll wait for this anyway so that we can get all of them and then go. These are all empty. That's good. We got the items correctly as well. See? There's no extra items. That's perfect. There we go. Dunzo. I think I'll keep these machines for now. We can always remove them later. So let's get started on the turbo motors. Do you use nuclear power? Not yet. I'm making 30,000 from my oil and fuel generators, like my fuel and coal generators. So I haven't found the need for the nuclear yet. And plus I still have to get into nuclear in the first place. I have collected a bit of uranium, but I haven't used it yet. Alright, so I need what, 300, right? So let's put 50 in here. You were debating like whether you need to use it or not. So if we take a look at nuclear power plants, right? Let's take a look at them. What do you need for this? You need heavy modular frames, supercomputers, cables, and alkyd aluminum sheets, which is pretty simple. Now this consumes nuclear fuel rods. Okay, so we need to figure out how to make nuclear fuel rods. I guess it's called fuel rods. Uranium fuel rods. This is the one. Okay. So now this thing needs a couple of things which I don't have right now, which is electromagnetic control rods, which I can make. I have AI limiters being crafted, and I have stators being crafted. Stators, I don't know how to pronounce it, so I could do this. Now this would be the problem. Encased uranium cells need sulfuric acid or normal sulfur. It needs concrete or silica and caterium, and it needs uranium. Now I feel like this recipe is better because you need to make it in a manufacturer, so you don't need to actually make sulfuric acid. So I think this is better, even though it makes a few less. This is 5:4 and this is 10:5. So 10:8. Yeah, so 10:8. So this is much better in terms of uranium efficiency. But the only thing is I would need to get uranium mined. and then I would need to set up a proper area for that. So we have uranium on the map. There's like, I think 4 nodes of uranium on the entire map. Pardon me, it's a little bit clustered right now, but you can see the uranium. So there's 3 in this area. So we have 1 normal, 2 normal, 3 normal, and this one is impure. I don't think I'm going to touch this one. This is really unnecessary. But these 3 normals, we could extract all the uranium and carry it to a location that's far away from anything else, right? So we can concentrate all the radiation in one part of the map. I feel the best part of the map to do that would probably be this area over here, the swamp area, because that's the ugliest area of the map. So I would like to do that over there. So we haven't yet done that, but I'm hoping to get into nuclear fairly soon. And by fairly soon, I mean in over a month, because I'm going to be going offline for a while soon. Oh, look at that. Speaking of uranium, we got some plutonium fuel units. So the normal way to make plutonium fuel rods is with electromagnetic control rods, steel beams, fuel, heat sinks, and encased plutonium cells. How do you get these? You get these with plutonium pellets, which you get with non-fissile uranium and uranium waste. Oh, okay, so these are both uranium waste. If you use the right using all the uranium in the world, you can power 252 reactors, making 630,000 megawatts. So 630 gigawatts, basically. But I don't think you can even use that much power, can you? Now this alt recipe, it needs encased plutonium, but it uses the pressure conversion cube in the assembler, which needs fuse modular frames and radio control units. This is a good recipe. Steel rods is a pretty bad recipe, honestly. It's a waste of steel, I feel. Iron rods are much better. But this can make a lot more. That's the only thing. This can make a lot more. Instant scrap is also good. I think I'll go for steel rods. Might as well unlock them if I ever need them. Or should I go for instant scrap or plutonium fuel unit? I'm so undecided. Feel like this recipe is actually pretty good. 0.5 fuel rods. So basically 1 in 2 minutes. We could bring that down to 1 in 1 minute with some overclocking. Yeah, I think I'll go for this one. Right, that is complete. Now, what was I looking at doing? Did I put all the parts in to make the turbo motors? I think I did, right? Yeah, I'm making 4 point something turbo motors per minute. We already at 24, but I need 150. And I need a lot of these as well. Also, I still haven't found an alt recipe for the miners. Not the miner marks, but the portable miner. There should be an alt recipe for this, right? So that you can make this in an assembler. Because otherwise you can't really automate this recipe. And in order to make 50 Mk3 miners, I'm going to need 150 of these. So we might have to actually search for some more hard drives. Now there's 3 hard drives there, there's 9 there, there's 5, no, there's none over there. There's none over here, none over here. 3 here, 5, 9 here, 5 here, or 3 here. And none there. 5 there, 8 there, 6 over there, 6 over here as well in the swamp area, 1 left in this massive area over here. There's a lot of hard drives left now that I think about it. Right, I might actually go to this area and search for a couple of hard drives. Shouldn't be too difficult. We should be able to find them fairly quickly. So let's go. So I want to head this way. I might use an explorer to do this rather than walking the entire way. I feel like one thing they should change about the Explorer is that if you fall from height in the Explorer, the vehicle should take damage and not you, because you're sitting inside, right? So you should have some sort of protection. I feel like the vehicle health bar is pretty useless right now. It doesn't do anything. That needs to change. Alright, we gotta be careful over here because I died the last time I tried to traverse this. So, go slow, go slow. That's probably the intention, but not super high on the priority list. Makes sense. But it would be nice if they did that. But I feel like the worst you should get when you fall from a height is just get a jolt, like maybe a shock on the screen or something. But the vehicle should take damage. The fact that the vehicle is completely fine is less realistic, I feel. Did my microphone just pick me up sniffing or sniffling? It does tend to do that sometimes. It's a super sensitive microphone. If you have already used 14 fuel. How close are we? Oh, we're getting there. Not bad. Alright, autosave. Let's stop for the autosave. That does cause a bit of lag. So there's another bean. Bean! Just completely took him out, and then he just teleports back to normal. Like nothing happened. Alright, so I can see that there is a hard drive right here where I am standing in front of me. There's a hard drive on this area. There's a hard drive over here. So let's go take a look. I'm pretty certain that I've got this one already. You're watching another streamer the other day. His saves take 3 minutes. Oh my god. How much stuff has he built? 3 minutes. Jeez, man. And I think 3 seconds is a long time. How many hours does he have in the game? Yeah, that's a lot of belts. True. Do we have any hard drives in this area? Huh. Interesting, no hard drives. Do you think the autosave has to travel along the belts? That's why it takes so long. It picks the longest belt in the world to travel. And then the longer that belt is, the faster, like the slower it is to complete. Such a stupid thing to say, but it has to record each item on the belt. Oh. Now that makes sense. Oh, there's a power slug over here as well. Alright, what do we have here? We have some circuit boards, we have some cables, we have some more cable, reinforced iron plates, always handy. Anything else? We have some heavy module of 34. Holy. And the drop pod was operational. How nice. No, there was no wire. There was no wire there. Like this area for making a power plant and making aluminum. This area? How can you make aluminum over here? Is there bauxite nearby? Oh, there is. Oh my god, it's pure bauxite. There's 2 nodes of pure bauxite right here. Dude, we might make an aluminum factory somewhere over here. That is great. I didn't even see that before. That is pretty good. Also not bad for doing computers. Yeah, because the power plant, like the oil rigs are nearby, right? The oil nodes. So you can get the plastic and stuff for the computers. That's a pretty dope area, I will say. Okay, so I gotta go over here. I think it's somewhere over here. It might be on top. Yeah, it's on top of the mountain, the extreme top. So I gotta make my way over there. That's where you made yours. Yeah, that's looking like a good option. Like a good area. You can get 1200 cubic meters per minute with max oil extractors. But you can't extract that much, can you? There's no point in trying. Because you can only do 600 right now. As far as I know, you can't put 2 belts or 2 pipes on one extractor. Yeah, but you can't put 2 pipes on an extractor. So how would you do that? No, but how do you put 2 pipes on one oil extractor? It only has one output. That's what I'm trying to figure out. I don't understand. Come on, dude. Let me place the power pole, please. It's out of 4 extractors. Oh, total of 12. Okay, you guys didn't specify. Nitsa, you said you can get 1200 cubic meters per minute with maxed oil extractors. You didn't say that it's a total of all the nodes. I just thought that you could get 1200 with one extractor. Okay, how do I get up there? Am I gonna have to run around the entire way? Yeah, but I didn't know that max extra. I didn't know if it was a general plural or if it was meant per node, extractor per node. If you just talk in normal English, plenty of times people use plurals where you don't need to. Stop bullying me! I'm getting bullied. Slug behind those rocks.
Stop whining.
Stop bullying. You bully. How do I get up there? I know I can build, but I'm trying not to build. That's less fun. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Please make it, 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 please. No! Oh. Come on. That should have made it. Alright, let's just go this way. The 3 nodes there, 2 pure, 1 normal. Yeah, so 2 pure would give us... Wait, wouldn't the 2 pure give us 600 and 600 for a total of 1200? Or do the pures give us 450? I don't remember. Oh, purple slug over here. Come on. Could be 2 normals and 1 pure. Yeah, I feel like that would make more sense because 2 normals is equal to 600 and 1 pure is equal to 600. So that makes more sense. For a total of 1200. Is if it was 2 pure and 1 normal, that would be 1500. Two max Mark II pipes. Yeah, that seems about right then. Got some copper ore over here. Got a summer sloop. Also, why is there no hard drive here? I expected a hard drive. I need a hard drive. What the heck? I came all this way up here for a hard drive and it's not there. Oh, is that it? It's on the other mountain. I got the wrong address, people. We gotta go to the other mountain. I climbed up the wrong mountain. That reminds me of Johnny English. There's a time when he parachutes into the wrong building. Couple nasties up there for those not a passive. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the fighting in this game. I'm not a big fan of fighting in general nowadays. I've become a very passive person. I spent a lot of time in my younger days fighting in PvP games. And I've kind of gotten over it at this point. It doesn't excite me anymore. So, I've gotten old, basically. Did I just get 24 computers? Weren't these circuit boards over here? Chad, did you just see that? Weren't these circuit boards over here? Because I just got 24 computers from that. The bauxite is up here. You saw that, right?
Oi, Deadshot.
Oh, there it is.
Chat wants you to consume H2O.
There it is. Thank you, Ral. Okay, how much time do we have on the MAM? We have 1 minute and 40 seconds. Okay, in the meantime, do we have anything left over here? We still have 1 hard drive left. I am guessing that the hard drive is over here. In this area. There it is. Scan for bauxite. Why? I'm not going to be placing down the miners right now. They absolutely look like circuit boards. You were pretty confused when you saw an entire 24 computers picked up. Yeah, I think they got a wrong texture on that one. Somehow. But I have noticed, if you look at the crater area over here, you see this like small location over there? There's a SAM ore node over here that looks like iron ore. I'm not sure if anyone has noticed. I'm guessing that plenty of people have noticed. But there's a SAM ore node there that looks exactly like iron ore. Oh, look, wire. Samron ore. Wish they would at least let you sink the SAM ore. Yeah, that would be nice. So at least it would have some use. Ow! You're gonna pay for that. Yeah, I was minding my business. It just bursts into me. Okay, this is definitely circuit boards. You remember it looking like... I can show you if you want. I can show you. Oh. Reinforced iron plates. Alright, let's see what we get in the MAM. Please be diluted fuel. No! All of these are bad recipes. I mean, cheap silica might be okay, but... It's been a while. No, I can show you. Like, I'm not saying that you're you're accusing me or anything. Yeah, I think this one is good. I mean, it's not good, but it's the best out of the lot. Yeah, those were some really bad rolls on the recipes. But okay, so we've completed this area, right? So there's no more hard drives left in this area. Now there are 7 hard drives in this area though. So let's see where we can whether we can find some more. I think like finishing off the stream with like some exploration and finding hard drives is a pretty fun like exercise. Okay, so I'm gonna go somewhere over here. That's where the next hard drive is. So in this area. I feel like traversing every day, even if it's a little bit, it's allowing me to learn the mechanics of this game a lot. You forcibly started that habit. I think we were looking for an alt recipe because we couldn't continue without that, and we still haven't found the alt recipe, which is the automated miner. That's why we're continuing to do this every single day. Okay, I think we are supposed to go somewhere over here. Okay, it's up there. Ay, ay, ay. All the way up there, you say? Time to parkour a little bit, I guess. Okay, that should definitely have let me stand over there. Oh my god. It's rough climbing these mountains, man. How do you get up there? Time for ladders. Oh, look at that. I found a texture break. Look at that. How beautiful. I found a lot of those, by the way. That's like, I think 6 or 7 of those that I've found so far. There's a couple of areas where you can actually play hide and seek. Still in alpha. Yeah, that's true. I'm not like bashing the game. We got plenty of time before all those things get fixed. Okay, so where was this hard drive? So it's up there, is it? Oh yeah, beta. Alpha would be internal testing. It is in beta. Can I do this? Come on, you definitely should be able to place this. Right, where are you? Hard drive? You are all the way over here. Watch it need supercomputers or something. Oh, there's radiation here. Circuit boards, modular frames, reinforced plates, wire, let's delete that. Batteries, nice, 44 batteries, not bad. And we need 8 turbo motors. How do you need 8 turbo motors? Jeez, man. Okay, there we go. That is going to be a new marker. What is the radiation not hurt creatures? It does. It sounds like it's hurting them. Or maybe not. Maybe they are used to the radiation. Maybe. Okay, so that's one down. We can't get that, so let's continue. Now I can see 2 down here. So this needs nothing. This needs 256 megawatts. Wow. Megawatt? Okay, it's somewhere in this. Okay, is it above me again? Have I just jumped down here for no reason? Mega what? Mega who? I love saying mega what. Okay, where are you, dude? Are you all the way up there? You're joking. Alright, time for parkour. Hardcore parkour. Huh. Huh. This is actually not that difficult. Okay, I had to open my mouth. Okay, we made it. Operational? Nice. We didn't even need to give this anything. Do you have any materials for me? Good drop pod? Doesn't look like you do. Okay, that's fine. Anything else? Miss Shigatsu? Hi! How you doing? It's good to see you. I love tater tots. I'm gonna nom on them after stream. Okay, I think I've got the hard drive that's over here because there should be one right here or like right somewhere over here. And since it's not showing up, means I've got it already. So let's go to the next one, which should be in this direction. Drop in a lurk for a sec while you go rip out some weeds in your garden. Sure thing. Thank you so much for the lurk. It's good to see you again. Can we get a shout out for Miss Shigatsu? Right, I think we can't get the hard drive over here because we've already got it.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention? attention, please.
There we go. Miss Shigatsu plays Minecraft and she is an amazing person. You all better go follow. Okay, so that's the one. Can't wait to show me your latest project. I look forward to it. So that was the one that needed 420 megawatts. So that one we can't get anymore because we've already got the hard drive. So there should be a hard drive somewhere over here, but maybe we've got this one as well. Yep, we have. Ay, ay, ay. It's so difficult to keep track of the ones which we have got already. Let's finish a massive vanilla plus farm complex, and now you're starting an ocean floor science facility. That sounds incredible. I'm really looking forward to seeing it. I miss hanging out on your streams. Alright, I think we can't go south because we've done all the ones south. Now there is one hard drive on the edge of this river thing. So let's go see if we can find that. Sounds like grounded with the pond lab. Alright, what recipe do we have? Uranium fuel unit. Oh, there we go. Yes. Yes. We got it. We finally got it. The automated miner. Yes. I've been looking for this thing for 3 days. 3 days. I finally got it. The farms are mostly vanilla or redstone with some assistance from mods for things like using pipes instead of hoppers to reduce sticks and having farm outputs into modded enter chests to teleport the products to a central storage facility instead of individual chests at each machine. Nice! That sounds really cool, Mishigatsu. What's with the automated miner? So in order to make the miner Mk3, right, to make this, you need 3 miners. So if you wanted to make 50 of these miners, you would need 150 of the portable miners. So it's much easier to just set up a manufacturer for this rather than make them by hand. It's much easier. Ah, finally got it. I'm feeling so happy right now. I'm feeling satisfactory. I'm really feeling satisfactory. And I just realized that I've gone 10 minutes over the normal time that I go. Oh my god, I got so invested in this once again. I get so invested in this game. In the time you spent trying to find them, you would have made several hundred miners. Yeah, but the principle over here is of automation. So if I can automate them, then I never have to worry about them again. And that's what's at stake over here. You're going now for reals? Alright, Mishigatsu. Go rip those weeds out. I wish there was a slash home. I wish. Oh god! How did I miss that jump? I can't believe I missed that jump. We have to kill wildlife for steak. And then cook it to make cooked steak. Do you know what's at stake here? Right, let's see. Do we have a hard drive anywhere in this area? Didn't practice your crouching tiger, hidden dragon enough. Apparently not. I don't know where this hard drive is supposed to be. Is it supposed to be up there? Is it supposed to be down there? I think I'm going to gamble and say that it's going to be up. So I need to figure out a way to get up there. I think this is the best place to go. Because we have a cable that'll help us get up there. Right, now I'm not certain if we've got this hard drive enough or if we've got this hard drive already, but we have to check, right? We have to check. And that's why I probably should have started putting down the markers for the hard drives that are completed so that I didn't have to do this every single time. Okay, is there a hard drive somewhere over here? I am near the area. There it is. There's radiation here. Up, I have it. And I got some high-speed connectors and some batteries. I think the last time I didn't have a hazmat suit when I was here, so I just quickly took the hard drive and I just left. I didn't get all the rest of the stuff that was here. Hey, look, wires. Alright, that's gonna wrap us up. I gotta get back home. Is there a uranium node over here somewhere? Yep, there is a uranium node. No wonder there was so much uranium there. Alright, so where is my home? My home is south. Let's go south. Now, good thing about going this way rather than going south is that I have my aluminum factory over here, which means that I have a hypertube right there. So going the short distance this way rather than going the long way south, all I need to do is go like this and go through here. Oh, I did it while the autosave was going and I thought I crashed my game. So if I load up that autosave right now, is that autosave going to load me inside the hypertube? That would be pretty dope. Okay, so we are back home. I'm gonna do a quick save. So autosave 1, I might have to load that just to check. But that's gonna be us done for today. Let's go see who we can raid. Let's see. Do I see anyone that I can raid? I see a couple of people. Yeah, I see a couple of people. I think we'll go raid Mr. Warpath. Mr. Warpath is doing Satisfactory as well. And I found him to be a pretty awesome person. So let's go share the love. Mr. Warpath has a really difficult name. It's very difficult to type. But there we go. The raid has been created. Thank you all for being here. Really appreciate all of you hanging out today. It was a wonderful stream again, as per usual. We got started on the desert highway finally, so hopefully we'll continue that soon. If you're not subscribed, you can copy the first raid message. If you are subscribed, you can copy the second one. And I shall be back tomorrow. It will be about 3 or almost 4 hours, 3 hours 45 minutes before whatever the time is for you right now. So hopefully I shall see you then. Until then, everyone, go hang out with Mr. Warpath. If you like what you see over there, please do hit the follow button. And hopefully I shall see you tomorrow. Until then, everyone, stay safe and have an excellent time zone. Bye bye.